Hey Goodfellas, it's great to be here with you again. A few weeks ago, I introduced you to a beautiful brand and manufacturer called Otto Hutt. Now, during that video, I was showing you my travel to Pforzheim, where the manufacturer is, and I spoke to Mark Braun, who is the owner of Otto Hutt. And there we had the chance to speak, and I even showed you a little bit already on my Instagram feed and on YouTube, the beautiful designC of Otto Hutt. Now, I have the designC here in its box, packed, originally packed. Now, the designC stands for centenary, and it's made for the 100 years of the brand Otto Hutt. For this special occasion, the brand Otto Hutt asked and researched for a very talented designer, which would actually bring out, this German design, this German industrial design. And they came together with Mark Braun, which is a designer and has a design studio in Berlin, which designs most of Nomos watches, for example, beautiful German watch, in a very Bauhaus style, and designs a lot of other beautiful items that are being produced and brought out into the market. So a real talented designer that creates marvelous items. And I'm very happy because a brand from this industry of writing instruments decided to come together with an aesthetically beautiful mind like the one of Mark Braun. And so that's what happened. The beautiful designC of Otto Hutt. And we're going to discover it together. It's put in this beautiful carton box. Very I think it's perfect for these times where, there's less plastic and it's gonna be recyclable too. And now, when you open it up, you have this kind of setup with, now the pen is fully packaged, and I'm gonna also explain you why. I'm gonna tell you right away. The pen is made in 1925 solid sterling silver, and you know that solid sterling silver, once you start touching it or it breathes air, it starts oxidating, and that's the beauty of sterling silver. And we're gonna check this out together. But first of all, have a look at this. You have the ink pot, you have the little sterling silver cloth, you have this beautiful leather pouch designed by Mark Braun, and you have this absolutely astonishing pen, which we're going to discover together now. Now, this is number 9 with a B nib out of 500 pieces in the world. So Otto Hutt has produced 500 pieces of this edition, and I'm glad to have number 9 here. So this is, if I'm not wrong, the last of 1 to 10 still available on the market. And now let's discover the beauty. Here we go, guys. I'm even scared of touching it because this beautiful shining finishing of the body is just marvelous. It gives such a deep impression of beauty and of a luxurious feeling when you look at it. What I find beautiful is the cap, the clip-less design, not capless, the clip-less design that the pen has. You can really see that there is the eye of a designer that maybe isn't or wasn't from this industry yet, but that brought his ideas from other industries, his design ideas, into a writing instrument. And instead of putting a clip, the designer decided to put these 2 indexes, okay? So these 2 indexes are made out of solid 18 karat gold, yellow gold. So you have the beauty of the gold, which is a very traditional material, together with the sterling silver, together with a very contemporary Bauhaus concept design, where everything is rounded and very pure and neat, beautiful cigar-shaped pen, and you open it by simply twisting it. And when you twist it, you have the beautiful cap. On the cap, I'm going to show you later, you have the sign Germany, and underneath you have C500009. So once you open it, we discovered this beautiful 18 karat gold nib, a very nice sized nib, not too small. It has a very good size, impressive size, fits very well to the overall pen, gives it exactly the right feeling. It's a two-tone nib with the Otto Hutt stamp on the nib, the grade of the nib obviously. The feed, if I'm not wrong, I don't want to be mistaken, but if I'm not wrong, this is a nebonite feed, not a resin feed. And then on the front, so the part where you actually hold the pen, when you see it in picture, it might seem like it's a plastic grip, but it's not. It's actually a steel grip with a PVD plating over it. Okay, so once you touch it, you have this cold feeling of metal, which matches perfectly with the whole pen, and that was something that Mark Braun specifically required, that this part wouldn't be in plastic or in resin, but in metal. So I also find it very interesting, this contrast between PVD, which is a very modern material, with the contrast of the sterling silver, which reminds to the heritage of Otto Hutt, because Otto Hutt was a sterling silver, was a silversmith. As I told you in my Instagram stories, I even showed you some of the old designs, like he had a sterling silver toothpick, which is something, which was something absolutely crazy. When I saw it, it totally blew my mind. But that's exactly the beautiful part of it, is the contamination of this very modern, sleek design and the absolutely iconic and traditional material as sterling silver. Now, obviously, this is a pen, as I told you, in sterling silver that is gonna get some patina, so it's gonna oxidate, it's gonna get older, but that's the beautiful thing of it. And what is also absolutely beautiful is the fact that because it's a shining finishing over the designC, also with the scratches, it's gonna leave with you, okay? So it's gonna be part of your daily life, and every single scratch is gonna tell a story of your own life. Now, what is also beautiful about it, and I'm trying to explain you why this writing instrument and this edition has such a credibility, and it's on one point design, so the aesthetic part and the design conceptual idea behind it, then the materialization, gold, silver, then the limitation, only 500 pieces made, plus we have a pull and twist mechanism developed by Otto Hutt themselves. Okay, and that is a very important point, is the fact that this brand, they put engineers back into designing and developing a new twist mechanism that is not like completely new, but this mechanism has been made in-house by Otto Hutt and is being patented. So it basically works by, you have the logo on the down part here of the pen, and you have this little line where you have 925 written on it, and you basically pull it and then start twisting the pen, and that's how you basically fill it up, and then you fill it back until it reaches exactly the right position. Let me see. Okay, now it reached the maximum. You pull it back, and as soon the two lines are aligned, you can go back. You cannot go back completely if the two lines aren't aligned. So guys, absolutely a marvelous piece. I really recommend you to come by the store and discover it, because it's something absolutely extraordinary. It is an extraordinary piece. It is a piece that deserves to be seen, to be admired, to even be touched with the gloves, because if not, it's gonna be a disaster. But it's something completely new on the market that has credibility, that deserves a lot of respect. And I think the last part is really you getting your hands on it and starting to see it and feel it, because it's gonna give you a feeling that is completely different than anything that is available on the market. And that's something I appreciate a lot and that I was looking for a lot. Something that would be so different that one says, I gotta have it in my collection. So guys, there's gonna be some news today, so stay tuned, because there's gonna be a news specifically on this edition. We'll catch up. Don't forget, I would really appreciate if you would share this content, if you would subscribe to my channel, like this video, and please leave a comment, tell me your feedback, because that's the interaction I want to have with you guys. I want to know your opinion, I want to know what you think about this piece, and that's one of the most important things for me, having your feedback, thoughts, and ideas about what I'm presenting. Thank you very much, and see you very, very soon. Stay tuned on my Instagram and check out all the updates I'm always putting there on a daily basis on my Instagram account. See you soon, guys.